the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be Team World going up against USA. It's like looking into a crystal ball and seeing what this league will become. Some of these first and second year guys will go on to play in numerous all-star games, and hopefully for them, championship games. We'll be seeing the first and second year phenoms going at it in this one. Jack, what most impresses you about these young guys?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making us. Spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Griffin is out there with Paul George. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Wall in at the shooting guard. Now here is George. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Thompson. That one, no good. George with the defensive effort. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Yep, it counts. Griffin's got his second bucket. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here is Wall. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Wall passes to Stevenson. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by USA.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Irving can't hit.
And just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. We talked about his philosophy working with young players like will be in the game tonight. He said, they have all the energy in the world. I'm just here to help them channel it in the right directions. The nice thing about this event is that it lets them know where they stand and what they need to improve upon. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Team World on D. Back to Thompson. To shoot. Here's Leonard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's George. Great D that time from Leonard.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
He makes one of two that time. Team World leading by 6. And it's Wall in the corner. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Cantor finds Irving. They get it back.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Team World. They lead by 7. Pass to Cousins. George against Leonard. George, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Passes it to Blair. Outside Leonard. Outside Irving. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got a couple of threes now in the first for USA.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Now here's Wall. He's got 5. Shoots it up. Here's Stevenson. No good there. So USA will take it the other way. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the dunk by Blair.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And USA making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Stevenson outside. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Irving looking over the floor, and it's Vucevic in the corner. A three from Leonard, and it's Griffin with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving.
Oh, that was terrific!
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Team World. Jeremy Lin comes in for Lance Stevenson.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Pass to Butler. On the wing, Morris. Back to Butler. Tries to save it, and out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Outside, Lynn. The feed to Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Second free throw, no good. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Vucevic dishes tonight. The pass to Butler. Over Wall. And it's Butler missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 12-point Team World lead. The USA calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So it's USA now. Vucevic with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Knight with it. He's picked up by Wall. Clock at 4. Butler way outside. USA with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Poked away. It's stolen by Morris. And here is Knight. Kicks to Morris. Lynn against Harris. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Butler on the way to end the run. That's good. The assist that time from Knight.
Yeah, you know, I think about all the hard work Butler's put in to become a better shooter, and that's one thing guys can do. You can get better as a shooter. His work paying dividends.
To the middle. Cousins, great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Knight wide open. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Hayward outside. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, second chance points are a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Butler passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Cousins. And it's Vucevic missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Whiteside's checked in for Team World. And that's good as he hits both of the shots.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wall draws the double. Right side against Vucevic. Fade away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's Team World holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
So, Team World's 5 right now. Griffin is out there with Whiteside, and it's Hayward. Then it's Turner, and it's Lynn in at point guard.
Well, you look at Tobias Harris, and I really think attacking defenses is one of his strong suits.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Team World.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. And it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
That's good from Harris.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
And Harris drops them both. Team World leading by 9. Pass to Griffin. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
USA shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And so Butler nails both of them.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
It's hauled in by Harris.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Up top, Knight, defended by Lynn, passes it to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And they double up Butler. Hayward against Knight. Here's Harris. USA with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Harris outside. From deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Whiteside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And it's a completely new group for USA. And Team World making a change here. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Irving. He can't hit that time. Good D by Stevenson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thompson way outside. Rebound by Team World. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
USA trails by 16. Now Leonard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. For USA, they've been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Stevenson against Irving. And Lance Stevenson good for three. Stevenson's got his second bucket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Cantor kicks to Leonard. Here's Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
And that one falls for Irving.
And if only they could get to the line every trip down the floor. They've been nearly flawless on their free throws here in the second quarter.
Irving against Stevenson. That shot no good. So USA will take it the other way.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And it's in there. Cantor's got his second basket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Team World with another miss. USA trails by 12. Now here's Blair. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 6.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
With the floater. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard, no luck.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
George passes to Whiteside. Over Irving. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by George. That's now 8 points for Hassan Whiteside. Irving against Stevenson. Irving double team. Outside Leonard. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Whiteside. George looking over the floor. His 5th miss. Out 2 for 7 from the floor. Here's Irving. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Team World called for the foul. For USA, they've shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Team World leading by 11. Stevenson outside. George against Thompson. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Team World shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Stevenson with it. Cantor covering. Count that one. Stevenson's got 6 in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, nothing to see Lance Stevenson knock down one of those. As a matter of fact, you expect it from him.
Outside Irving. Blair trying to get open. Irving can't hit.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
John Wall's checked in for Team World. There's the pass to Cousins. Wants to get it to Stevenson and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
The USA calls time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pass to Irving. The dish to Cantor. Blair trying to get open. Nice D from Cousins.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Back to George. From the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
For Team World, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Stevenson against Irving. Leonard on the wing. Leonard draws the double. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Wall against Blair. Shoots the 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for USA. Trailing by 13. Paul George with the steal. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And Team World making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Now USA with it. Pass it to Blair. And here's Thompson. Pass to Blair. Over to Wall. Second chance shot. Rebound by Team World. Griffin's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's George on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 7.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
The pass to Blair. 6 to shoot. And the layup falls. Blair's got his second basket of the night.
It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And that one's good, George.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the shot is good. And that's 12 points for George.
Yeah, solid work on the offensive glass by Paul George, squeezing the orange and giving them another chance at points.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Team World leading by 19 points. Outside, Wall. Wall draws the double. Good D by Thompson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Inside, it's tipped, and Thompson sends it back. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. His three-pointers off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here's Stevenson. Some solid defense from Harris. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Team World leads by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, this game is always a lot of fun, right? So much talent on the floor. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Obviously, the format of this game and these teams together has changed from time to time, which never changes the excitement of the crowd.
We've been watching these young guys develop all season, sharpening their skills with and against veterans. Tonight, we're getting to see them go head-to-head, youth on youth. Lots of energy and enthusiasm out there. I am so ready for this game.
Welcome back to the showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Irving is out there with Thompson. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Blair in at the power forward. Outside, Griffin. Right wing, Wall draws the double. 4 on the clock. Leonard with the steal. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So Team World's 5 right now. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Griffin. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
For Team World, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
One shot.
And that one falls for Stevenson.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
Irving's shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Thompson outside, lets it go from deep. He is hauled in by Paul George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Canner. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And it's Leonard missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
And Cousins lives at the line, just applies tremendous pressure on the defense.
So he's able to get 1 of 2.
As fearless and physical as he is, Boogie gets to the line more than just about anyone.
Thompson passes to Irving. He kicks it to Cantor. Bobs it up for Cantor. Got a piece of it. Wall with the steal. From deep, Stevenson. It's hauled in by USA.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And Cantor throws it down.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And Wall with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Passes it to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get back on track here. They grab their own miss. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Irving.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Irving double team. And there's the pass to Blair. On the wing, Thompson. Baseline jumper. Count it. Thompson's got 7 points.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Thompson against Wall. Up again. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Left side, Leonard. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Pass to Wall, stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Corner shot, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Thompson. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
From deep, Wall, good on the triple. And Team World leads by 21.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Blair. Goes up on the wing. Again, USA.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Stevenson's gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. Irving. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Cousins finds Wall. Buries it from three-point range. Wall's got 20.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Irving dishes to Cantor. USA moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Irving double team. Pass to Cantor. A 3 ball. Rebound by Team World. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Feeds it to Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The USA calls time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
So both teams making some changes here. Team World on D. Cousins with it. Guarded now by Morris. The feed to Wall. Over Butler. Again, Team World good for 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Team World.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Looking to end the run. Wall with some nice D. And it's Wall with the ball for Team World. Here's George. Here's Cousins. 2 points. That one goes. Cousins has got 7 points in the game.
You gotta love how Cousins uses his size, his reach. He's more prolific on the defensive glass, but obviously a factor on the offensive end as well.
Lob pass to George. They get it back. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And the pass tonight from outside the arc. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 8 points for Brandon Knight.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Team World?
Pass to Cousins. Shoots over Vucevic. No good from Cousins. Now USA with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
Tobias Harris is checked in for USA. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Team World. Turner comes in for John Wall. And he sinks the second.
How about this clear example of perseverance? I mean, He's in his 8th season before he makes an All-Star game in 2019. Nikola Vucevic just stayed with it, continued to get better.
And they pick up 2. Cousins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Outside Butler. In the corner, it's Harris. Morris trying to free himself up, and Harris gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight. Lynn looking it over. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
Love the attacking mentality. Lynn doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, the former undrafted point guard just continues to impress. Lynn is an exciting, unpredictable player on the court, but he brings value, too.
Good on the second free throw. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. It's how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And it's Butler missing. On offense, here's Team World. They're on a 14-6 run. Lynn kicks to Hayward. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Butler, no good. Butler's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Turner. They get it again, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
On the wing, Morris. USA moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Knight against Land. Brandon Knight, and that's good. Knight's got 11.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Lynn the pass to Whiteside. Puts up a 3. Team World with a fresh shot clock. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
You gotta love the intensity. Cousins going right for the throat and just jamming that one home.
Knight with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Shot from the top of the key. The shot by Knight, no good. And so Cousins will bring it up for Team World. Here's Whiteside. And slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, forget about it, Kevin. I mean, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Knight dishes to Morris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Morris has got his second bucket tonight.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Turner kicks to Whiteside. There's Lynn with the 3. Trains the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And you see the physicality. I mean, Butler never backs away from a challenge. Now, this guy is really one of the more competitive guys in the league.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Morris. That one is no good.
And guys, I think Jimmy Butler has all the tools you could want in a two-way player. He's an excellent defender, and he also can score the ball from just about anywhere.
That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Tips it, and Butler with the second chance points. Butler's got 8.
You know, rebounding is effort and relentlessness, and Butler has that, and he's also a high-energy guy whenever he's on the court.
15 seconds left in the third. Here is Hayward. He has 5. Outside, Lynn for 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one. John Wall getting it done for Team World. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
They've got Brandon Knight. Jimmy Butler is out there with Harris. And it's Vucevic. And it's Thompson in at the 2. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. Vucevic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for USA. Knight against Lynn. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro level.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media. So they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually. But on occasion, it does get a little carried away.
Outside Turner. Good ball movement here by Team World. Right side against Butler, and stolen by Knight. Goes up on the high post. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for Team World. Hayward looking around. Tipped away. Thompson outside. Vucevic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Lynn the pass to Whiteside. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin. But I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the rookie of the year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. So a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. And Team World making a change here. Wall's checked in. And both free throws good from Whiteside. So it's USA now. Down low. It's Butler that time on the assist by Knight. 10 points for Jimmy Butler.
He's a capable and determined scorer in the painted area. Butler doesn't waste too many of these chances.
Right side with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Wall hits from the high post. Wall's got 24 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Knight kicks to Butler. Vucevic trying to get open. And Jimmy Butler with the three. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Whiteside, high post. Vucevic on him. Ring shot on the way. Again, Team World good for two.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
And the basket is good. Lynn's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Lynn against Knight. He dishes it to Harris. Butler at the elbow. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Whiteside. From deep. Wall. It's hauled in by USA. From the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And USA making a change here. Leonard's checked in. All with it. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this era.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
And stolen by Butler. Passes it to Knight. Leonard on the wing. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Morris is checked in for USA. Harris outside. Kicks it to Butler. 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. Got a piece of it. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Butler.
Well, I tell you what, he's not going to give in to the defense. Butler really is ferocious. Great job finishing off these tough shots.
Outside, Wall. And he overshot that one, missing. Butler in the corner. And they double up Butler. Morris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds?
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
And so Lynn will bring it up for Team World. To the left side wing. And here's Whiteside. Leonard with the steal. A shot by Knight, no good. And it's Team World with the ball. Right side, this is DeLynn. Another shot. And Butler sends it back.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Butler. He's so quick off the ground to block shots.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
And Team World calls time here.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, DeMarcus Cousins.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Here's Irving. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Team World leading by 23. Here's Stevenson. And no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. To the inside. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Irving. And that's now 17 points for Jimmy Butler. Butler's gone an even 50% from the field, shooting 6 for 12. Pass to Cousins. Fires the three. It's hauled in by USA. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Cantor. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Dishes at the wall. Here's Cousins. Great D that time from Irving. Now USA with it. This run now up to 13-2. Cantor's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Offensive rebound. Here's Butler. Here's Leonard. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now Cousins. Over Cantor. Cousins finds George. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Leonard the pass to Butler. Fires from the wing. And no good that time. And Team World will come the other way. Stevenson outside. From deep, Wall. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 31 points for John Wall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The kick out to Irving. Clock at 6. Irving double teamed. Over George. Irving can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Irving double team. Butler, that will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Stevenson against Irving. High post Cousins. Shoots from the elbow. Count it.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
From 17 feet out, Again, USA.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good, Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cantor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Wall. He kicks to George. Outside Turner. Lob pass to George. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So no problem for Team World as they get the win.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.